Hi, this is a brief explanation of what's on offer for the Focus4TAPS training this year, and I'm Dr. Sarah Earle, who leads the project. So Focus4TAPS is the 3-day course, the professional learning programme that supports teaching in the classroom, supporting the children's learning and using that assessment for formative purposes. This all comes from a 10-year research project called the Teacher Assessment in Primary Science, TAPS project, and that's been working with teachers across the UK for the last 10 years, collaboratively producing materials which will be supportive in the classroom. So what we found is that working scientifically, that disciplinary knowledge is perhaps the harder bit to teach and assess, and so a lot of emphasis goes on that, but you need hand in hand the substantive science content as well. So this programme looks at both. And it's also stuff that could be used immediately in the classroom the next day, so directly applicable to what's going on in the classroom, but also that longer term view supporting the science subject leadership across the school and how to support teachers to spread the good news. So the programme itself, the 3-day course, the Focus4TAPS programme, has been independently evaluated by the EEF, and the report just came out in December 2022 just to show that yes, it did have this positive impact on pupil outcomes. So really rare for them to find that, and also hard to do this project during the pandemic, but really thankful to teachers for carrying on working on this, and so able to show that positive impact for and really strong evidence to show that that is the case, including for those on free school meals. The evaluators also found that this supported teachers to be more confident with teaching science, to change how they taught working scientifically, and to use that formative assessment information more usefully. And the more training that people had been on, the bigger the impact. So a brief introduction is not quite enough. We do need that full sustained 3-day programme, and some people are asking for more as well. But that sustained programme is the bit that's supportive of professional learning. So the EEF website already has just £1 sign showing it's already low cost, but the EEF and DFE Accelerator Fund is going to be used to subsidise that even further, with schools just needing to pay £125 for the 3-day CPD days, and that's for 2 teachers, so the science lead and the Year 5 teacher, and if that's the same person, then they can bring another colleague with them. This is a capacity building project, that's what the aim of this is, so that it's rolling out to new areas. So that means it's not an EEF trial in the sense of a randomised control trial or collecting any pupil data. We've got space for 100 schools, and we're spreading those across 10 different regions, as you can see there. That's roughly where the training venue is going to be. The trainers are just finding venues at the moment. So if you are near one of those, then you are welcome to apply to join the project. Unfortunately, Middlesbrough is already full and other areas are filling up quickly, so don't leave it too long. So to be able to take part in the project, you need to be in a state-funded school, no private schools, I'm afraid, and we'd prefer to have Year 5 pupils because we want a Year 5 teacher in the group from each school. It's really important to be able to get to the training. We don't want you to have to travel too far, so needing to check where the venues are in a minute. And we don't want to interfere with any other EEF trials that are going on. So doing Talking Science, for example, is happening this year, and they're continuing working on that next year. So if you're involved in that current trial, then I'm afraid you won't be able to join in this one too. We make it very clear from the beginning that we want you to be able to be released for the 3 days, so that's important. Also that there'll be just a brief online introduction, just an hour or something after school at the beginning of July, just to let you know about that too. And we definitely want the science leads in particular to be sharing resources across their school, but we don't want to be sharing beyond the school at this moment in time because we're not sure where exactly the next EEF trial is going to take place. So just keeping it contained into your school. Many of you watching this video will have already signed up on the Google form where there's a QR code just there, or via the EEF website. Both routes get to me, so either are fine. Once you've done that, then you will have been sent further information, the school agreement and things, and that's the bit that we need back. So if you want to join the programme, you need to get your head to check and sign the school agreement to be able to be part of this. Any queries or comments or questions can also come to me at that email address. And almost certainly, if there's availability in your region, then you'll just receive a reply to confirm your place. Obviously, as the groups start to get more full, we might have to set up a waiting list or something, and we'll let you know as soon as possible about that. But if you're interested at all, or if you have any questions, then do get in touch. Thanks very much.